Hi. Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Home Gobbling English Space Meeting again. My name is Waylun, your host for today. First of all, let me thank our dear founders Diamond, Edwin Tan, and our late Diamond Janet to provide this platform for us to learn together and grow together. And also, I want to thank my upline mentor, Tony and Casey, who always supported us from far away until uh, I am with my team until today, still supporting us and grow together. So without further ado, let us kickstart our meeting with the promotion of the month, April. Okay, April. Okay, everyone can see my slide now. April, Okay, the first one will be from the Malaysian side. Malaysian side now we have the your health with the begin with your gut promotion. This is a little bit of from the body key challenge. Okay, so let's see what is it inside. Okay, starting from last month, okay, onwards, we now have the body key jumpstart with the price 1.5 thousand ringgit, or the body key startup pack gut reset edition with 760 ringgit. So with the body key jumpstart, we have the 4 box of body key, 1 bottle of Nutrilite soy protein with a 900 gram, and then 1 summer omega, 2 fiber, and then 2 botanical mix chicory root extract, and then 1 accessories, either the body shaker, the 15-day guide, and the suku suku separuh. And then for the gut reset, we have 1 fiber, 1 botanical, 1 green thyme, and 1 CB plus, and also the last one with 1 XS. Okay. The next one will be the body kit jumpstart kit. When you buy this body kit jumpstart, purchase, you get the health skinning pass with only 100 ringgit. Okay. And the Nutrilite portable blender with 24.9 ringgit. Okay, this is so beautiful shaker and blender. The second one will be the body kit startup pack with gut reset. When we purchase this, you get the one health screening pass at 60 ringgit, and also Nutrilite portable blender with 49.9 ringgit. Okay. Whenever you purchase the body kit jumpstart kit, okay, you can get the in-body dial with only 600 ringgit. Okay, the original price is 1.5 thousand ringgit, yeah. So it's worth saving 900 ringgit. Yep. From this month we have this clearance sales. Okay. SS drink pink grapefruit Fury Blaze. Okay. When we purchase 1 carton of the SS drink, you can get the second carton SS drink pink grape with 50% off. The same with the any flavor SS, either the 6 can or 24 cans. When you purchase the second carton of the same flavor and size, you can get 50% off. Okay, for this month we have this new launch Artistry Skin Nutrition Multi Defense UV Protect. Okay, SPF 50++. Okay, so when we purchase this Artistry Skin Nutrition 2 set, okay, you can get the Artistry Foldable Umbrella. You can choose either the pink one or the red one. Okay, and you can purchase the Artistry Skin Nutrition were mini size with 15 milliliter with only 10 ringgit. Okay. Now, in Malaysian side have the new blister, toothpaste, toothbrush, and the mouth spray. So let's see one by one. Here we have the toothpaste, either the toothbrush or the travel size. Okay, let's see the price here. The 200 gram and then the 50 gram. And then the second one we have this multi-action toothbrush. So you can buy the toothbrush 1 set. Okay. 4 pieces. And then we have the new first ever from Lister, multi-action dental floss now. Okay. And then the multi-action oral rinse. This is the mouth spray now in the new packaging. And this one, sorry, this one, the mouth spray, mini spray, the new packaging. And then we have this oral rinse, okay, the new one from Lister. Okay. Yep, this is it. When we purchase any Lister Refresh product, minimum 170 ringgit, you can get the toothbrush holder with only 12 ringgit. So it's worth 42 ringgit. This one, so beautiful. You buy one set of Lister, the toothbrush, the toothpaste, the dental floss, and then the mouth spray. You can get this toothbrush holder with only 12 ringgit. Wow. Okay. Here we have the vacuum cleaner from Philips. When we purchase this vacuum cleaner from Speed Pro Max Aqua, you can get the Philips Easy Car Cleaning accessories. Okay. Please stay tuned to what is the promotion of this vacuum cleaner. Okay. Next one. The Ramadan is coming up, so we have this limited edition for the festive offering. The gift of the good health. Here we have Vita Treasure, Raw Swine Raya Pack, and then the Pink Bloom Raya Pack. So what is this? Okay, this is only for Idul Fitri season. Okay, the second one is here. The cookies also available. This one box have 3 cookies. The first one, the flavor is roasted smoked barbecue almonds. Second one is the baked multigrain rice cracker. Okay, sea salt flavor, and then the third one will be the brown rice cereal coconut cookies in one boxes. Okay, suitable for our friends who are celebrating later Ramadan soon. Yep, this Seindah Ramadan and Shawwal. This is it. We have this Virgo Arabian, and then the Virgo Twin Pack also available. And then the next one is another cookie. Okay, another flavor. We have multigrains, and then we have this butterscotch cashew, and then have the roasted and salted mixed nut. Okay. So this is it, everyone. The prices and the snacks and the cookies. So please stay tuned to the Amagram or e-news or either the catalog, okay, from Amway, maybe, okay, or the person who invited you here to check up with them how to buy this Ramadan pack. Okay, now we move on to the Singapore side. Okay, from the first April, we have this Artistry Skin Nutrition Multi Defense with the price of 64 Sing dollars. Okay, the size is 50 milliliter. Okay, and then from 1 April to 30 April, we have this Artistry Sunscreen promo, new launch special with every purchase of Artistry product worth 120 Sing dollar. So in one recipe, you must include the Artistry Skin Nutrition Multi Defense UV SPF 50 plus. Okay, so if you buy this, you can earn the mini size with only, you can earn the mini size, yeah. Okay, receive a complimentary mini size. Okay, continue. So in Singapore side also have the new Lister restage. Okay, starting from the 1st April already. Okay, glass, floss, and rinse. Okay, let's see. Yep, the multi-action toothpaste, the multi-action dental floss, the multi-action toothbrush, and then the multi-action oral rinse. Okay, this is the new one, yeah. These two, the under one is the new one, dental floss, and then the oral rinse with the perfect cleansing our oral hygiene. Okay, continue. Okay, for our mouth spray also in the new packaging, 14 milliliter. Okay, In Singapore side, with every purchase of this cartridge of East Spring, you can get this luminatic dinner set with only 10 Sing dollar here. Picture here. Okay. In Singapore, we have this new and exciting ALP mechanics. Okay, please stay tuned to how to get this ALP mechanics. Okay, this new mechanics I already explained a few. So and you can enjoy the full PV and BV every month. Get up to 70% value Amway product with the e-coupon, electronic coupon. So from the first month until the 6th month, okay, if you purchase consequently on the 4th month, you can get 20% e-coupon, and then for the 6th month, you can get 50% e-coupon. This is the example of the solution base. Yeah? Okay, the product that you can buy. Okay, yep. In Singapore here, we have this also, in-body band. Okay, purchase the in-body band with only 100 Sing dollar with any body key start pack purchase, and then you can get the free bottle shaker, the green one, with only 5.5 Sing dollars. Please stay tuned to your upline mentor and how to purchase this in-body watch and the new shaker. So the starting pack is here listed. Body key 3 boxes, Nutrite protein 3 canister, double X 2 box, fiber 2 bottle, and then the protein scoop we got the 3 pieces, and then the green shaker 1 bottle. The price is stated here, $573 Sing dollars, yeah, to 591 Sing dollars. Okay. Yep, in Singapore we have amazing workshop available for you guys for new ABO. The social media workshop will be available from 17 May. The intro to social media platform, starting from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Okay, you can learn how to make full use of your digital platform. And then the product playland, starting from this Saturday and the Sunday, 15 April to 16 April. The starting time is 3:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. The venue is Amway Singapore City Shop. Just now the venue is at Jumia. Okay. The third one will be the building persona and personal branding workshop, starting from July later, available in June. So make sure you register. Yeah? From 19 April to 8 May, you make sure you already register because it's limited slots. And then the last one with the content creation workshop, starting from 14 June. Don't forget to register yourself, 19 April to 8 May. Okay. Unleash your creativity. This is the content. Okay. Next one, the arthritis skin nutrition 3-step is already available. Enjoy your 50% saving when you purchase artistic skin nutrition 3-step sets altogether. You can get also for the Dermasonic price with only 160 Sing dollars. And we have here Crystal Workshop. Okay, the new launch is already happened starting from last month, yeah, in June. Okay, continue. The bone and joint health solution for the consultation special still available until next month, 31st May 2023. The price will be 161 Sing dollars with every purchase of the bone joint health solution bundle. Okay, and then you can receive the complimentary for the consultation and assessment. Here we have the digital 101 training in Singapore. Don't forget, 17 May, 14 June, and 12 July. The registration is the same from 19 April to 8 May. So make sure you attend to enhance your social media skill, maybe, and then the content creation skill, and then building your personal branding. Okay. A little bit from Singapore side have this top achiever program for all the new subscribed ALP plans. This is the criteria starting from this month until 30 June. Okay, open for all Singapore qualified platinum and above. Yeah. Okay. So for all of you who are platinum and above from Singapore, make sure to check up with your upline mentor how to achieve this ALP program. We have this top achiever, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah. Okay. The recognition will be held at Singapore Leadership Conference event. Okay. Top 5. So we'll be selected top 5 platinum leaders. Okay. Continue. This is the LLP updates. Okay. Please take note at the last day. Last day is 31st May. The mechanism is already available just now. From the first month will be the full price, and then the month 2 until month 5 will be 2.5 off. Yeah. And then the 6th month will be the 50% off. Okay. This is the example. Okay. Complimentary brand experience consultation and premium already available. Okay, sign up. You sign up ABO and APC. You get the new free brand experience and premiums. The brand experience consultation. Whenever you want to book a consultation, make sure you already purchase Nutrilite and Artistry available at 100 Sing dollars. Yeah. So if you want to book a consultation, make sure you already pay 100 Sing dollars. Okay. Okay, here we have the walk-in order form starting from next month as a part of our Go Green efforts. Okay, and then from Singapore side, I just saw, okay, already have Telegram. Okay, and we're already joining in Telegram now. Okay, so make sure to add and then follow the news there. Stay tuned, everyone, from all the Singapore ABO and APC. Okay, this is it. Still the same. Become ABO. Okay, get the bonus. Start the business with only 30 Sing. Become an APC. Enjoy all the benefits. Sign up only $10, but you don't get bonuses. Okay. Now let's move on to Singapore. Indonesian side. Indonesian also have the Ramadan promotion. Whenever we purchase 1.5 million rupiah, okay, with any Nutrilite Artistry or personal care or home care, okay, you can get this skin nutrition full pack sample with only 35,000 rupiah. The vitamin sheet mask with only 35,000 rupiah. The body key 7 sachet, okay, the small pack with only 50,000 rupiah. And then this one is the amazing one, Nutrilite high fiber sachet 15 set with only 50,000 rupiah. Okay, and if you purchase 5 million rupiah, okay, 5 million rupiah, you can get this available product for free. Collagen, okay, the induction stove for free, the hair straightener for free, and then you can get this tas cantik for the bottom for free also. For Indonesian side, okay, we must wait a little longer because the new Grister is available next month. So Malaysia and Singapore is enjoying this month, we next month. Okay. For the cicilan promotion is Spring, Emotion Sky, Emotion Mini, and also Emotion Drive is still available until December 2023. So you can start your cicilan 3, 6, or 12 months. And then here we have the Healthy Lifestyle promo available this month only. With every Spring purchase, you can get free 1 Nutrilite Double X. If you purchase the eSpring cartridge, you can get BioC for free. So this is the time for us to follow up, okay, our old customer or new ABO or APC to buy this, also they can get the benefits. Okay. At Indonesian side, we have the buy now pay later from Indodana. Okay, so minimum purchase 1 million rupiah, you can get 5% discount. And if you purchase 2.5 million, you can get promo cicilan 0%. And the new sign up available until this month only. Okay, if you buy around 25,000, if you sign up around 25,000 and then you buy the product minimum 750,000 rupiah, you can enjoy the benefit of this one. free product, free catalog, and then the free ongkir, yeah. One, okay. And then this one, the new ABO sponsoring, still available until this month only. The requirement, minimum you have own PV 25,000 PV, and then you have minimum two new ABO, and then the new ABO must have minimum 25,000 also. So this is the price. If you get two ABO, you get additional 100,000 rupiah. And if you, so whenever whoever can achieve this ABO sponsor 2.0, you can get neutral eye defense for free. This is the code class. I think this is it. Okay, so that's it for our promotion of this month of the 3 countries, everyone. So now let us move on to our main event. Okay, will be shared. The first one will be shared by our new gentleman, Lance. Okay, a little bit of his background. Lance graduated from Multimedia University Malaysia with a Bachelor of Accounting and has been majoring in accounting for past 10 years. Prior to his current position, he worked as a management information accountant in one of the 3 largest oil company in the world. So nowadays, he's working as a finance director for Malaysia and Indonesia in a multinational company supplying parts to oil and gas companies, while actively building his Amway business. So tonight he will share care for your eyes. So without further ado, please welcome Lance with 888. Thank you everyone. Offer to you, Lance.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. So before I start, are you guys able to hear me? If you're able to hear me, give me 111, please. All right, thank you very much. So of course, before I start, I would like to express my gratitude to our awesome host today, Wei Lun, for such a wonderful introduction and also a very thorough go through of the promotion with us, not only for Malaysia, not only for Singapore, not only for Indonesia, but for all of the countries. So really awesome and also detailed promotion. So also, I also want to take this opportunity to give a big thank to our founders, Diamond Erwin, and also Diamond Janet. So can you all give them a lot of flowers for having this online learning session together? Of course, I also want to thank the leaders here, which is Tony and also Casey, for also keep guiding everyone of us here throughout the English PACE meeting. Okay. Before I start, I also want to express gratitude to my our mentor, also founders executive Diamond, Mr. and Mrs. Law, also my upline Diamond, Diamond Yao, and also my sponsor, which is my business partner, Lin Yao. Okay, so can you all give them a lot of 888 also? Thank you very much. Okay, so without them, there's no me today. Okay, I probably just still continue to just sit in the office and don't know how to take care of myself. So it's really, really thankful to them for bringing and also keep guiding us in this environment. Okay, so without further ado, today I'm very pleased that I'm given this opportunity to learn together with you all on this topic, which is on vision health. And actually, I have a last minute changes on my slide because I just noticed that some of the items that I share later on probably we don't have it in Indonesia or Singapore. So I just add in some of the supplementation which is related to your countries also. But of course, some of the information is still some of the data analysis in the early slide is still pertaining to Malaysia, but I do believe that it's also applicable worldwide. Okay, not only in Malaysia, we have this issue of eye. Okay, so before I get started, okay, I'm not sure whether you guys able to see my slide. Anything on that slide now? There's nothing, right? Okay, so every day I think we also, I'm not sure whether we take it for granted or we already used to. When we wake up, the first moment you open up your eyes, you're able to see this world, this beautiful world. Okay, so if let's say one day you woke up and you're not able to see anything, just a blackout like this, right? Or sometimes we do experience it during the electricity disturbance. Okay, you get to see all this blackout experience. Okay, so it's not something that pleasant, right? Okay, we're not able to see this beautiful world anymore, right? So I think by giving this situation, right, we can actually appreciate our eyes even more, because we shouldn't actually take it for granted. It's a pair of tools that is so useful for every one of us here. It helps us to sense our surrounding. It helps us on learning. It helps us on our daily life, everything. Okay, so if we do not take care properly of our this only one pairs of eyes, right, we might actually have a deteriorate eye vision. Of course, it will not suddenly become blackout, but probably without a proper care, maybe slowly you will have a blurred vision, or your eye will start to degenerate. Okay, so we try to avoid this happen, or even if it's due to aging, we try to slow down the process or try to take care as much as possible, right? I think this is what we want also, not only for ourselves, but also for people in our, and also people in our family and our friends. Okay, so I think it's not only exclusive for elderly people, but also for any one of us. Why? Because nowadays everyone is exposed to the screen time. Okay, so many years ago, yes, okay, is probably a lot of the eyesight issue is for those elderly people. But nowadays, I think it's not only exclusive to them, because no matter you are kids, nowadays some even before they go to school, they already exposed to this screen time, right? Okay, so this is the data that I mentioned earlier, is from Malaysia, but I do believe it is happening all around the world. Okay, so in year 2020, you can see that in the year 2021, Malaysians spend average of 17 hours, 39 minutes a day on the screen. Okay, so this is actually not something exaggerate, because the screen time here is also referring to the monitor that you are facing day to day. If you are a working person, or if you are an office worker, okay, it's not only referring to the screen time when we are looking to our mobile phone, right? So if you do a rough calculation, if you work 8 hours a day, and then you check your phone, how much screen time average per day you add up, is actually quite close to this number. Okay, especially if you are a person who very into social, you always scroll the TikTok or scroll the YouTube. Okay, then sometimes it's even more than this. Okay, so it is something that very worrying. And you can see compared to 2020, right, this is already an increase of 3 hours. Okay, so the increase is actually so-called thanks to pandemic, because after the pandemic, I think everyone also learned to use the phone. Okay, people who used to not so rely on phone nowadays, they also know how to use phone, use the gadget already. So compared to earlier, now the screen time has increased due to work and also learn from home. Even now, although the pandemic has already considered settled down, but you can see that there's still a lot of e-learning going on, right? Even like our Zoom session now is also a part of learning virtually. Okay, I also saw a lot of kids, they are still having those online session since they are very small. Okay, so the exposure to this screen time is no age group can actually escape it. So you can see once we start, every day we start our day, the moment we wake up, our eyes start to work already. Okay, so if you are saying all the organ in our body, right, other than the brain and also our heart, which is like 24/7, so our eyes is actually also very heavy duty. Okay, so you can see study time, working, reading, when you check your social media, okay, when we are doing entertainment, all that, we are also using our eye. So you can see how useful is it, our eyes. So we need to take care of our eyes. in order to take care of eyes, I think also we have to understand the structure of our eyes before we know how to take care and what to take care, right? So we all know that our eyes is like a ball shape, just that there's a socket inside, so-called in our skull. So it's properly placed and you won't see it's a ball shape unless you take it out. Okay, but don't do that. Okay, you might injure your eyes. Okay, so actually inside the socket, the shape is look like this. Okay, our eyes, and there are a lot of important parts in our eyeball, but the two that I think have to introduce to everyone, which is relating to what we need to learn tonight, is actually the retina and also the macula. Okay, so on the left hand side, you can see in the picture it has been pointed to us to show where is the retina. Retina is basically like a sensitive layer which lies inside our eyes. Okay, so if you ask me in layman terms, it's like a screen. Okay, it's like a screen in our eye. Okay, just like projector, we have a screen and then we have a projector, right? Okay, and then when we talk about macula, you can see it's a central point at the back of the eyeballs, right? So this macula is actually the point where our eyes will focus and help us to get the object. Okay, that means whatever that we see see from our eyes, right, it will be projected at this point, and then how sharp is it is also depending on how healthy is our macula. Okay, so go back to the analogy that I given just now. So projector, do you notice that? I'm not sure whether you can recall. Okay, last time my school time got projector. Okay, I don't know now your era same with me or not. Okay, so last time when in uni time there's a projector, so every time they switch it on, sometimes they move it or they adjust the focusing. They need to adjust it again so that you can see the slide is sharp on the screen, right? So same thing with our eyes. Okay, we also doing that adjustment from time to time. Every time you see things which is near far, your eyes is doing that adjustment. Okay, so that it can portray a sharp object on your macula. So it will come to a point whereby if let's say we don't take care properly, or if let's say you have a far-sighted or short-sighted, it's because of the focusing ability. At the same time, it also could be due to the macula has been degenerate. So those are the reason why we start to see blurry image or that. Okay, so we are exposed to blue light every day. This one also I already mentioned is relating to the screen time. So why blue light is more dangerous compared to the other type of UV length that we have been introduced before. So for example, like we go out under the sunlight, we know we have a UVA and also UVB. Okay, but compared to sunlight, right, blue light is actually even more dangerous, particularly for our eyes because of the wavelength. Okay, because of you can see the wavelength of this blue light is actually between 380 nanometer and also 420 nanometer. So I don't know so technical, but I just know that with this nanometer wavelength, it can actually reach the macula area. Okay, so you can see it can actually directly harm our macula if let's say we have a long exposure to blue light for a long term and also consistently. Okay, so digital electronic device actually emits blue lights that cause our eye to be strainful, and it may leads to eye problem over time. So that is the reason why more and more people is actually wearing glasses, and then also they start to develop all this eyesight problem from a younger age compared to the last time. Okay, so the impact of the blue light is not only, of course, the visual part we have explained, but other than the visual part, right, if you are exposed to the blue light, there's a lot of other side effects. For example, you will give a headache and also bad mood. Of course, when we are headache, we won't have we are not in a good mood. Okay, lots of the visual contrast and also sharpness we have mentioned just now, and then it might also disrupt our sleep, right? So when you are about to sleep, then you keep having the irritation or your eye feel uneasy, you will disturb your sleep. And then at the same time, you will develop this digital eye strain. So this digital eye strain will go into detail later on, and then discomfort and also fatigue. Okay. I'm not sure whether you experienced it before. If let's say you're always rushing for the work and then you face your monitor screen for long hours, right? You'll feel very strainful, your eye. It's not just because you keep focusing the screen, but it's also because of the blue light that actually consume and also causing the harm to our macula and also retina. Okay, so lastly is in the long run, because of the wavelength that keep reaching to the macular area, then our macula will be more prone to degenerate compared to exposing to other types of light. Okay, so other cause of eye problem, of course, not only blue light lah, okay, surrounding us on our daily life, we are always exposed to all this also. So poor eyes hygiene, I think this one we have encountered before, either because of the surrounding hygiene or because of sometimes it's accidentally something drop into our eyes, all that. It might also cause a lot of irritation, right? I believe everyone have experienced it also. So imagine that if let's say your surrounding is not properly well kept, and then you always have tears and also itchy or redness on your eyes, then you might want to check whether it's due to the hygiene. And then number two is you also due to the poor microcirculation of our eyes. So this will also cause the problem. So we all know that around our eyes area, there's a lot of microcirculation. That means micro vessel, blood vessel around our eyes, because it requires a lot of blood circulation to send over oxygen and also the nutrients for our eyes functionality. So if I say we have a poor this circulation of our blood, it will also affect our eyes, okay? Because you can see in this picture, all this microcirculation will actually support the functionality of our eyes. So number three is the damage of retina and also macula. So damage of retina and macula, it could be due to the exposure to the blue light, or sometimes it could be due to the physical damage also. Okay. Lastly, poor nutrition, lack of eye nutrition will also contribute to that. So when we talk about poor nutrition, do we know what is the what are the nutrients that actually will help to upkeep and also maintain a good eyes health? Okay, so later we will talk more about that. Just now we mentioned we will talk more about digital eye strain. Okay, so digital eye strain is also due to the prolonged screen time more than 2 hours. Okay, which can actually lead to strainful eyes. Okay, we call it, and it subsequently will lead to the dry eye disease, which is also known as DED. Okay, so adults who are always facing the screen, working from home or even in the office, also same thing, because whether it's from home or in the office, we are also facing the screen, right? Okay, other than facing our boss, we're facing the screen. Okay, so the children who are exposed to a longer screen time via e-learning, especially during the lockdown, and like I said just now, now even after lockdown, is still the same thing. It seems like a lot of the learning center or education agency, they are already adapting to this e-learning thing, because to them is a cost saving, right? At the same time, it's easier for them to organize all this lesson and so session. Okay, so it will continue like this. Is already a trend and also the new way of learning. Okay, so we'll have blurred vision, it might cause fatigue, burning eye, and also headache. Okay, so the symptoms is very similar to what we have mentioned just now. When there's a blue light, what is the side effect, right? Then another things that to introduce regarding the eye health is the age-related macular degeneration. So this is more relating to the aging part one. So in the introduction, I also mentioned about elderly people is more prone to all this degeneration. So this is very common, the AMD in the middle part of our vision, which actually it affects the middle part of our vision. So aging normally cause damage to this macula due to the lack of the nutrients. At the same time, it's also due to aging, because aging, everything will also degrade. It usually affect people in their 50 and also 60. It's a progressive disease. But of course, like I said, if we provide optimal nutrients, it will of course slow down the process. It will actually help to upkeep better. So it's individual by individual basis, but of course, again, things that we can do best is actually to ensure the optimal nutrition. Children are at the risk of developing eye problem also. I think we have mentioned enough, but here is just some of the statistics showing that 1 in 10 children in Malaysia has actually undiagnosed vision problem. Okay, it can actually lead to more serious matter like chronic headache and also learning difficulties. So don't, I mean, I'm not a parent, but just to let everyone aware that actually we don't, we cannot rely too much on the screen lah. Okay, but although I'm not a parent, but I have talked to so many friends that actually they are parents also. A lot of them also say that, oh, they initially they insist that don't no screen time. They also know that it's not good for the kids, but somehow come to a point they also like dilemma, or they have a conflict in themselves, saying that, if let's say they don't expose them to screen time, probably their learning progress will be slower and the exposure is different from their peers, right? So there is such like dilemma. So I think it's important to strike a balance there. We also need to always let ourselves know that it will actually cause, in the long run, it will definitely cause eye problems. So we have to limit the screen time, at least not to let it for the long hour. Okay. And then if left untethered, it could lead to a permanent visual impairment. So we do not want this to happen at the very young age, right? Especially when they are at the age where they don't know how to distance their eyes from the screen, all that. Of course, nowadays, some people say that the electronic device has improved. Okay, they already have their own filter, so-called, to reduce the blue light, all that. But you will never know, because if let's say they hold it too close, all those filter, to me, maybe it doesn't really make a difference also when you are not using it properly. So according to a recent study, children eye absorb more blue light than adults from digital device screen. Okay, so it could be due to the way they handle the device, and at the same time, it also could be due to they are still young, so the protective or the membrane is still not as good as is not fully developed as per adults. So that is the reason why it's more prone to the harm of the blue light. Okay, so the important component of our eye, just now we have introduced to the retina and also the macula. So macula is actually responsible for the visual acuity, so the sharpness of an image that portray on the screen. The screen is actually the retina. Okay, so in order to make sure this function continue to be optimal, to be working well, we can read, we can recognize face, color, we can see object in fine detail. Okay, we can drive safely. Okay, you can actually, I mean, in the daily life, sometimes nowadays the receipts are printed with very small font, right? So you can actually test your eyesight, see whether you can see the wording on the receipt properly or not, and sharp enough or not. So if not, then you need to start to ask yourself, is it your macula already start degenerate? Okay, so some of the key component of macula is actually the lutein and zeaxanthin. Okay, so zeaxanthin is like and lutein is actually the two key nutrition and also ingredient for us to upkeep our macula. Okay, so the key component of macula we already mentioned just now, and how these two things actually helps to upkeep our macula is actually they are actually the only dietary carotenoid that accumulate in the retina area. Okay, so if let's say when we are lack of these two nutrients, it will actually cause that it will not be able to nourish the area well, and then slowly it will degenerate our macular region. Okay, and it will also act as a powerful antioxidant. At the same time, it's also a powerful antioxidant. So we know that antioxidant is very powerful to fight against free radicals. So free radical including all kinds of UV, and of course including blue light. Okay, so that's why our artistry sunscreen also have the antioxidants, right, to actually protect us against the pollutants and also UV. So for eyes, it's the same thing, but we cannot put sunscreen into our eyes. So we have to obtain these two key components from our diet. As a natural sunglasses, you will act as a natural sunglasses to protect our eyes from the harmful blue light and also other UV also. So our body does not naturally produce these two important ingredients. So that is the reason why we need to actually get it from our diet. So just for the perspective, you can see the ideal requirement for optimal eye health is at least we need to have at least 10 milligram of lutein, 2 milligram of zeaxanthin. So in order to get this, can you imagine you need to take 40 eggs per day, 1 kilo of corn per day, 1 kilo of broccoli per day. Okay, so I think definitely it's not possible, right? But of course, then how do we want to solve this issue is actually through the proper supplementation. Or actually through a better choice of the food that we get. Okay, so of course, when we want to take care of our eyes, we will not just resort to eggs, right? We will not just resort to broccoli, right? So there's always food that is suitable for different health area. So for vision, actually the highest content of lutein among berries is amounting to 1.53 milligram for every 100 gram of blueberry. Okay, so this is still doable, okay, because in the previous slide we said 10 milligram, that means you have to do 1 kilo of blueberry, but it's also very expensive, although it's doable because blueberry is quite small in size, and I think if you blend it to the juice, you can drink, right? But the problem is the pricing, okay, 125 gram in dry grocery is roughly 9 to 11 ringgit, okay, depending on the season. Okay, so probably just a simple survey to everyone of us in the chat. Okay, maybe you can type today have you eat blueberry? If yes, you type 111. If no, you type 000. Okay, for me, I type 111 because I am doing the gut reset. Okay, but for normal day, if I'm not doing gut reset, I don't think I will be consuming this on the daily basis, right? So it's very hard for us to ensure our body always being nourished with lutein and also the zeaxanthin. Okay, so the zeaxanthin is found in highest level in dark green vegetable, orange, and also yellow fruits. Okay, but is measured in the even smaller unit, okay. So 1 microgram is actually equal to 0.001 milligram on it. Okay, so the solution is actually to choose a very trustable, reliable food supplementation and nutrition supplementation. So you can see that this is actually consider a new range of product, okay, for Nutrilite in Malaysia, but it's also quite some time already. Okay, so this is a modern herbal nutrition whereby the Nutrilite have researched very thoroughly, and they have sampled from so many botanical, and end up they found that there's the best match between the modern science and also the herbal wisdom. So notice that during our grandpa, during my grandpa era, you'll notice that they always have this, they'll always cook soup and also dessert that they put the wolfberry and also chrysanthemum. So that is actually has been proven to be good for our health. It will nourish our liver in a way. It will benefit our eyes also, because when our liver is healthy, our eyes will be also be taken care. And then in terms of the modern science, you can see the blackcurrant and also the marigold is the two ingredients which is very rich in the two key component that we mentioned just now, which is the lutein and also the zeaxanthin. Okay, the zeaxanthin, and other than just choosing the best plant for this extract, the scientists also have go to the extent where what is the golden ratio for these two key ingredient, which is the 5:1. Okay, so you can see in this formulation that we have for this product is actually 6 milligram of pure lutein and also 1.2 milligram of the zeaxanthin. Okay, so the formula contains 12 milligram lutein ester, which is bioequivalent to 6 milligram of lutein, right? So the this one I will not repeat, because the functionality of this lutein and zeaxanthin, as per mentioned already, it can help all the eyes issue, including the AMD, okay, the DD that we mentioned just now. So on top of that, it also has the 100 milligram of blackcurrant, which provide the anthocyanin. Anthocyanin is very familiar, right? Inside our double X also have this anthocyanin. Okay, so anthocyanin is very powerful antioxidant. At the same time, it also helps to increase our retinal blood circulation, okay, to mitigate the eye fatigue symptom. Okay, so just now we mentioned about the microcirculation for our eyes. So with this blackcurrant, it will help on this part as well. Okay, so the herbal wisdom part, the 75 milligram of goji berry, 75 milligram of the chrysanthemum, this one will actually help to improve our liver. In Chinese, we have a terms called the liver fire. That means it's like heaty or something. And then it will also help to improve our vision eventually. Okay. And wolfberry is actually a good source of zeaxanthin also. Chrysanthemum also contain partial of the lutein, which is beneficial of our eyes. Okay, so this is actually some of the key points that we already mentioned. The golden ratio is one of the key advantage of this product. 100 milligram extra of blackcurrant, 75 milligram of blueberry, and 75 milligram of chrysanthemum. So why we mentioned about all this combination is because in the market, there's no one product that actually give all this combination together. So later we'll have a chart to show you the comparison. And I have summarized the clinical trial result for this particular supplementation. You can go to the official website to get the detailed one for each of the improvement area. They have a proper chart, they have a proper explanation on that. But I just want to show you the key result. So it actually improved the retinal function by 35%. With the consumption of this supplementation. It improved the dry eye symptom by 67%, improved the eye fatigue by 81%, improved this visual noise persistent by 81%, and it also improved our macular function by 14%. So you can see through the clinical trial, it has been proven to be effective on most of the eye symptom and also the issue that we concern on. So the recognition and the second last, this visual noise persistent is actually the recognition and interpretation of visual impression. Okay. This is something that I picked from the research paper. So you can see that it's actually carried out by the Nutrilight Health Institute from Shanghai. So it's conducted by our own scientists, by our own research center. Okay, so you can see this is the comparison between our botanical beverage berry lutein with the Bilberry Plus from the market, not from the Nutrilight one, and then multi-keratin and also the brand Beii. Okay, so you can see these are the differences, like I mentioned. First of all, the botanical beverage berries have a ratio of 5:1. It has the blackcurrant, which other brands do not have it in the market. Wolfberry also same thing. Chrysanthemum also same. So, and another thing to mention is about the way to consume it is in a liquid form. You just need to tear and also sip. And the technology that used for this product is actually a patented technology for the purification and also the concentration, because it's in liquid form. So the purification and concentration is very important to ensure that the nutrient is still intact, okay, the moment we consume it. It also used the microencapsulation technology for the easier absorption, right? So this one, of course, in the market, and there's no other brand that is using it. And traceable ingredient is also something that proud to Nutrilight, because all the ingredient we able to trace back to which NutriCert farm that actually they are coming from, the ingredient. This is also something that other brand in the market do not have it. Okay, so it's vegetarian friendly also. Key benefits, of course, we already mentioned enough just now. Okay, so for this particular product, you can see the pricing is actually for 10 stick is 69 ringgit. And any children above 3 years older, they can already consume it to nourish the eyes. So for parents who is worried that the kids always exposed to the blue light, all that, they can actually give this supplementation to their kids also for 3 years old and above. Okay, for adults and also for golden ages, right? Protect our eyes with 1 to 2 sticks a day. And of course, because of the very good response, Amway have launched it, this 30 pack, I think last month or 2 months back. So we now have this 30 stick packaging. It's only 196. You get the saving of 5% if you go for this 30 stick. So for I'm not sure. I think Indonesia and Singapore do not have this yet, right? If not mistaken, okay, I just do a rough search. If you have it, then great. Okay, if not, I know Singapore and also Indonesia should be still having this, but Malaysia no more this bilberry. So the bilberry with lutein is actually also a very good product. Okay, because the key component that I mentioned just now is also the lutein is also inside this product. Okay, so the lutein actually help to protect our eye and so on the UV. Also help to lower the risk of age-related eye disorder. So if let's say your country you have this bilberry lutein, it's also very great because the content is much higher to compared to the chart that I showed just now. Is actually having the at least the minimum milligram that we need for the lutein. Okay, so other than the bilberry, there's also another supplementation which is very helpful on our eyesight. So just now the bilberry lutein is actually for the sharpness, right? So for keratin is mainly helping the eyesight also, but particularly for the night vision, you also help to improve. Okay, so inside our this multi-keratin, it has the zeaxanthin that we mentioned just now. So it actually protect our eyes from the harmful high energy light waves such as UV and also the blue light. Okay, at the same time, the beta carotene is very essential for the normal vision in the low light, especially when it's dark, okay, or when in the daytime condition when it's low light lah. Okay, so it helps our eye to adjust on these light changes. So that's the difference between this multi-keratin and also the bilberry. Actually, we can consume it alongside to have a best effect, right? So for kids, other than just now the beverage also can be consumed by the kid 3 years old and above, right? There's also other thing that we can actually introduce that to them, because for our eye, the general health is also DHA will help also protect our eyes. So this is actually extra protection for our eye if you want to do better. So there's a DHA gummy, which is a plant-based DHA sauce for kids. Okay, and of course adult also can take lah. I also got take, but we know that the dosage is probably not for adult. We just take it as a candy. Okay, so for for adults, you can actually go for our salmon omega complex. Okay, which the dosage is more suitable for adults, right? So with that, I think I have come to the end of tonight's sharing on the vision health. So I hope it helps, and it helps everyone to have. For those who already know this, I hope it's a good refresher. For those who are new to this, I hope you learned something tonight. And thanks for having me to learn together with you all. So I pass it back to Wei Lun.
Okay, thank you very much, Lance, for the awesome sharing about eye health. Please give him 10, 10, 10, okay? Such a wonderful and detailed sharing for tonight. Okay, so now we know how to take care of our eyes, okay, for children until adult, everyone. Okay, now let us move on to our next segment. Okay, will be shared by our awesome leader, okay, Beii. Okay, so Beii will share tonight about the business plan, a little bit of Beii background. Beii is a professional makeup artist and skincare consultant for 10 years of experience, providing solutions to better skin and makeup regime. She started building Amway Biz as she came to see the value of the business, and it has since provided her with sustainable income and freedom to work flexible hours while still being a present mom to her 2 active boys. So tonight she share the business plan with us. Without further ado, please welcome Beii with 999. Okay, thank you. Beii, over to you.
Thanks, Wei Lun, for such a great introduction, and of course, Lance for all the always amazing and detailed sharing, so we know more about the amazing product that Amway have. Okay, so today, as Wei Lun have mentioned, I'm Beii, and I'll be in charge of sharing of the Amway business plan with all of you. So A little bit more on me. Okay, actually, I'm the second generation in the Amway business, which means that my parents has built the Amway business before me. Okay, so I actually grow up with the Amway business lah. Okay, and throughout growing up with Amway business, I see a lot of things, especially so that when my parents are busy with their traditional career or businesses, or they face certain challenges with their traditional business and career, that Amway has always been a great support system for the whole family. In fact, went through a lot of hardship and challenges smoothly thanks to Amway business. So when I got married, we started a family pretty young. Okay, and so when I had my son, we are actually financially wise not so stable. Okay, so I just want to share this because why to tell you all that actually we start up as a very young couple. I got married at 31. Okay, so practically no savings, nothing. Okay, so we really need to work our way through. And so not because I start not because of second generation. I start because I seen some hard stuff, and through a lot of leader sharing, actually I realized that what I want is not a very big dream, but merely to keep the family alive, and also to have a better future for my whole family. So that, just to tell you, my dream is actually very simple. I think a lot of us here, we have that same dream. We just want to give our best to our kids, right? So because of that, I started Amway business. And throughout my motherhood, our parenthood, okay, we also face a lot of challenges. I'm sure everyone here, as we go through life, we face a lot of challenges. And also thanks to Amway business, it gave me a choice. I'm not diamond yet in the business, right? Of course, but it actually still gave me a choice because I have Amway supplementary income, so I can make a choice to homeschool my son, to be there with my son, and be there when they are sick and everything. And I realized one very different thing about Amway business is that when, as just now Wei Lun mentioned, I am a makeup artist as well. When I face all this hardship with my family, my son not feeling well, and I have to take a break from my work. Okay, my income from the makeup right is zero. Okay, so I don't accept job means nothing ma. So I'm sure that a lot of us here, if we have our own salary, we are working as a career woman, career man, or if we are having our own traditional business, we would also face the same thing, where we will realize that when we stop putting in effort, or we stop accepting job or anything like that, that our income would stop immediately. But throughout the whole time, what is so amazing about Amway business is that Amway income continuously to come in every single month without fail at before 15th. Okay, Amway promises to give us the bonus every 15th, but actually they make sure that it actually come in by 13, 14, 15 sometimes. And without fail, I receive a bonus check from Amway right into my account. Okay, and the same goes to my parents. I've seen them struggle, especially when my mom just recently passed away. That month, their Amway income actually increases, and that also was the month that we couldn't do anything in our Amway business. So actually, I see firsthand that how this Amway business bring changes to our life and give us the freedom of choice. Okay, so this is a little bit of me, so that later on when I share on the business, it make more sense to everyone. Okay, so okay. First, I would start off by telling you that Amway business is actually a very simple business. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, I started off as a young family without any savings, but I can also start this business. Okay, because why I can start and why anyone without the criteria or high qualification can start, it's all because of this simple concept. Okay, and this simple concept is called the Anyway money. I'm not sure if you've heard about it, but let us just refresh our memory. Okay, what is called the Anyway money? As you can see here in my chart, the bar here, there's a sun and the moon, right? So this means from morning to night. I like to ask you, what have you done today? Okay, a lot of us will answer, I go to work lah, today's a working day, right? Okay, so not about that, but more detail, what did we use today? What little things that we do today that maybe we don't focus, but it is always what we did. And this is habit human habit of, I'm sure everyone wake up in the morning, we brush our teeth, we clean our face, we wash our face. Okay, some of us, a lot of us actually would have take supplement, and we might have washed our clothes and also take a shower, right? If you have done this, can you put a 111? Okay, if you haven't done this, I wouldn't call you put 000 lah, okay? I'm sure as long as we want to go into society and be a person that can go to work healthily without being looked like, why so weird one? Why this person got some adore one? Or, yeah, surely we need to do this, right? But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop in the morning. After we go to work, what happened? Okay, some of us, if we have practiced dental hygiene, after we eat our lunch, we would again go to use our mouthwash or rinse our teeth, right? I know of friends that bring mouthwash in their bag so that they can mouthwash anywhere. Okay, actually this is a very healthy habit, okay, that we practice. And then for women, one of the things that we always apply throughout the whole day is lipstick, because we eat already. Then no more lipstick, we would apply it on again. Very simple, right? But we are using it. Same with hand lotion, okay, or body lotion. We are continuously putting it along as we go through the day. Okay, these are the little things that we don't notice, but we do every single day. And that is why it is so powerful. You see, until night time when we go back home, we don't rest straight away, right? We don't go fall asleep straight away. What we do again? We wash our face again, we wash our body again, we take supplement again, brush our teeth again, put on mask, then maybe after that, okay, enjoy a while and go to sleep. Okay, why is this so powerful? Because a lot of us don't notice that we do this, but we do it anyway, which means it's already a part of our body, our human life, so natural that sometimes we don't notice. And this is why this is called the anyway money, which means today, if I am out of job or I don't have any shoot going on, I don't have any makeup job going on, I will still need to spend this money anyway. I still need to do all these things. Okay, but if today I'm going to work and I have my own career or anything like that, I also need to use these products. Same with little children, adults, small family, big family, we all do this anyway, right? So in another term, this is also called the household goal. Okay, what does it mean? This means that there is gold lying in our household that we don't notice of. Every day we go to work, we go and find money. Okay, we go and see where else got lubang for us to start a business. Not knowing and not noticing that every day what we use at our home is actually a bunch of gold that is always lying around, but we don't notice of. Okay, so it's no longer an issue about if you use these products, right? These are essential products for a reason. It's essential, meaning everyone have to use it. The only difference now is that where we buy it, which shop we go to get these products, and where our neighbors. If we do this, okay, if we have this habit of using all these essential products, do you think it's only us? Cannot be what? So the whole Bible, I only one person using. I won't say 100% using, because there's some unique quirky people out there. Okay, maybe they're not using, but most of the people are using, which means everywhere around us you see houses, families are inside. Everyone are using this. Okay, but where do they buy from? And the only difference here is where they buy from and how big is the family. If they are one person, their household goal is smaller. If they are a big family, their household goal is bigger. Makes sense, right? Very simple and it makes sense. So everyone have this money, and that is what is so powerful. Okay, because this is a very smart way to start a business. I'm not sure about you. I definitely got think about starting a business. And in fact, my makeup is also my business. Okay, to start a makeup freelancer, okay, I don't need an office, right? So very cheap. But do you know how expensive makeup? Okay, so a lot of people I know, okay, they also want to start a makeup business. They want to go like freelance makeup, but how? You need to have a model to start first. You need that model to buy makeup first. You cannot go to job with one color of foundation. What if your client is different foundation tone as yourself? You can't use your foundation on her, right? So you need to have a bunch of makeup, a complete set of makeup. And makeup is not expensive. Makeup too is also not expensive. Not expensive, I mean very expensive. Okay, makeup is expensive, makeup too also very expensive. Everything about makeup is expensive. That's why it's good business. Women like it. Okay, so for me, my business is small business. Makeup, small. Okay, if you want to start a big business, I can imagine your startup definitely more. And so a lot of people dream of starting a business, but did they start a business? A lot of them stop at dreaming, not because the dream stopped, but because when they realize the reality of it, when they realize how much money they need to put into the business, they can't afford it, and so they can't start a business. But today, why Amway is so powerful? Because there is the anyway money, there is the household goal, which means what you're seeing here, this circle, this blue circle here, you can see that it's actually what usual people, what a normal, most people do, which is when we have an income coming in, there is this circle here. Okay, for sure we will spend on fixed expenses. If we got house loan, car loan, credit card debt, all of this university loan, first thing your salary come in, straight away it go out to all these fixed expenses, correct, right? Okay, if you got credit card, you straight away pay the credit card debt that you owe. If you got car loan, house loan, you straight away pay. You cannot joke with it, right? You can't don't pay, right? You can owe for a few months and then the problem got bigger. So these are the fixed expenses that, okay, your income will deduct off already, so not consider your earning. The second thing here, the other half of it is the daily expenses, which is where the anyway money lie in, where we all spend the money on our toothbrush, toothpaste, our makeup, our skincare, our household products, daily care products, okay, but vitamins, all this is inside here. Okay, the daily expenses which everyone have, right? And then, of course, the other part that you see, the darker blue part, is the emergency fund, which maybe, suddenly got into accident, you need to pay. Suddenly, someone's sick in the family, need to pay. Okay, all this, someone get married, you have to pay compound, emergency fund. And then another part, of course, there is the savings, which everyone should have, but sadly, not everyone have, right? Okay, so emergency fund and savings is a healthy way of having it, but not everyone is privileged or have the can afford to have it. But for sure one is they will have the fixed expenses and daily expenses. These two surely have. Okay, and this is how I spend my money also. First thing I spend on fixed expenses, my kids stuff, my car stuff, everything that need to use. Daily expenses, I can't avoid. I have to take care of my family. I have to take care of everyone. Okay, so we have to go through, take care of everyone expenses. So our expenses quite high because we quite big family. Okay, and then emergency fund saving, got, okay, depends on budget. How much, how little, that is up to us. But I have it. Do you have it? I'm sure you also have the same fixed expenses and daily expenses, right? Okay, so if I have it and you have it, who else have it? Everyone else have it, which means that everyone can start the business. As long as they saw this business, they see the opportunity and they want to start it, they can start it. So today is not about, oh, I see this business, oh, I don't dare to start. Not because I don't want the business, but I can't afford. Or sometimes I don't want the business, but I want to earn money, right? What is the other businesses choice you have? If you don't have the startup income, then what are the choices you have? The easiest choice is to use the daily expenses, just change the buying habit, and then you get a business. Okay, so this business can be for every single one of us, everyone around us. Okay, and what are the benefits of redirecting our expenses? So of course, what I said earlier, it's a business. But other than that, you can't use a product just thinking that, oh, it's a business, so I use. But what if the products are not good, right? What if the product doesn't work for you? So then no point. In short term, I can force myself to use it. But what if I use it, I got more pimples? What if I use it, I don't get better? What if I use it, no effect? Okay, then, okay, never mind. I want to do business, so I use it. But what about my customers? They don't want to do the business. So the product must be good. So in Amway products, I'm sure you all know Amway products are good. For sure, everyone here, even if you don't build the Amway business, you have heard of Amway products, or you have used it, or you know your parents or whoever have used it. So it's a definitely good product. But why is it so good? Other than it's good, it's also 100% satisfaction guarantee, which means when you use the product and you don't like it, it doesn't work for you the way you want, you can return it to Amway and you get a cash voucher back. But if you use it outside, if you purchase the product outside, I'm not sure. Some have it, some don't have it. But what are the terms and conditions? In Amway, we have seen cases where we think like, hey, maybe Amway will return, but Amway just return anyway. But for sure, you need to make sure you have the genuine product, because now a lot of online platform. Okay, people putting fake products, fake Amway product out there. Okay, and then you can't get back your this 100%. It's not because of Amway the one give you. It's because what you buy is not Amway product. That's why it's good that you use it, you purchase it directly from Amway business owners. Okay, and then there's also the second one, which is to save and then earn money. If you are using the products for yourself, first thing first, you save already. Okay, whatever income or bonuses that you get, it will go back to you. But second thing, if you are sharing the products, if you have used the products, it's effective and you start sharing. And I want to tell you that it's in human nature that we share good things. We see a good movie, we share. We see a good restaurant, we share. Malaysians love to share. I'm sure all here, Singaporeans, Indonesians, if you're from anywhere else, you like to share as well, right? We all share anyway, but do we earn from them? Not really, right? Sometimes you get 5%, 5 ringgit voucher, but do we actually earn? No. Okay, but we like to share anyway. So if we use a good product and we share, in Amway business, when you actually share and you recruit, you get the person to buy the product, you actually earn money, but not so sure outside. And then for Amway business, I think this is a very important point because I see big brands out there. When I want to buy makeup products from them for my business, their online website is not that good. I was quite surprised, but sometimes you can't even buy it properly on their website. Big brands, okay? So this online presence, I think it is very important, and Amway done it so perfectly right now. Everywhere in the world, you can log in online and you can purchase your products, just like that. And of course, online presence is not enough. We need to have retail. Some people, a lot of people still like to experience a product. They like to touch, they like to see, they like to read, they like to take their time to shop. So in Malaysia as well, there's a lot of retail shops. I'm sure it's the same all around the world. There are retail shops in around the world for people to go and experience the product. So this is a very important point when we want to build a business, because we want to tell our clients how good the product is. But if it's so hard to get the products, how do you expand the business? So the support from Amway is very good in this sense. Then of course, finally, what I mentioned earlier, when we use the product, when we redirect our expenses to Amway, there's actually a business opportunity lying below. Where else when you redirect your expenses outside, you might not get the opportunity. Why I say might not, actually you cannot get. But a lot of MLM outside, a lot of direct selling companies outside, they have exact copycat marketing from like Amway, but they can't really do it. They can't really retain that long. But maybe you say got, okay, maybe got, but in Amway definitely got. But later on, I will share on something that Amway have, but a lot outside doesn't have. Okay, so let me first talk about how money is earned in this business. Because when I share with my friends about this business, they always ask, hey, how Amway earn money? Fake one can earn where? They don't see where, they don't see the flow. Okay, but how money is earned in this business? First thing first that we need to know is that Amway got a different marketing approach. That is why we all as ABOs, Amway business owners, get to earn and get to build a business with them. Because Amway decided that most of the marketing will be done by the ABOs. Instead of going through all the traditional way of advertising and everything, going through that loop of manufacturing to marketers and then only to the retailer, Amway decided to give the users a chance to build a business. That's why the income comes to us. Okay, but how we earn in the business? The most straightforward way is being a retailer. Okay, where just now I mentioned, we self-use, we use the products, we like it, we share, and people start buying from us. So we service them and we sell, and then we can earn money from here. Okay, so in Amway, there is more than 450 products. I'm sure you can find one or two or 10 that you really like and you can sell, because there's such a wide range. Okay, Amway doesn't expect us to sell all their products. Amway doesn't expect us to like all their products as well, because everyone has different needs. Sometimes we don't need this and we have no feeling about it, but other people do. And that's the beauty of the business, where I recruit someone else and maybe they like a certain range of products that I'm not sure about. Okay, so they sell the products and they can build the business as well. Okay, so this is the most straightforward one. But the second way to do it, and this can be overlap, meaning you can retail and also be business builders at the same time. Okay, so when other than retailing, we can be a business builders, meaning that we guide other people to do the same. We know of this Amway concept, we know of this business plan. Therefore, we use it, we share it, and then we also tell people, hey, you know, there's business in Amway, and how does it work? So we guide them to actually do the same, and therefore we earn income from Amway. And then the third one is the business leaders. After you retail and you build, you can as well grow into being a leader. And how does a business leader mean? Okay, it means that you train and coach teams and you develop other leaders so that they have their business going on. And by doing so, Amway reward you because you help others to earn an income and also because you are marketing the products. Therefore, Amway reward us with bonuses. So it's a very fair deal, right? You build this business, therefore you earn that portion because you built that portion. Okay, so it's a very fair deal, very straightforward deal. Okay, so right now, okay, I know Amway has been an old company, a long time company, and people always say, "I 3% very little." Okay, but now Amway is continuously growing. Not only they putting out advertisements so people are more aware of what we have and everything, but they also increase a lot of bonuses. And one of the bonus that they add in is that we get to earn 10% right away from every purchase made using the APC program. So now it's no longer like, oh, I have to build until 3%, then only I get. No need already. Okay. So now every purchase you make with using the Amway privileged customer, meaning that you just sign up your clients, they like it, you have shared the product, they want to buy the product. You say, hey, why not sign as APC and you get the product. Okay, so when they sign as APC, they give you they register 20 ringgit with Amway and they become a privileged customer. Then they can make purchases through their own APC account, or you can help them as well to use their APC account to purchase products. And then immediately you will receive your 10% bonus the following month. Meaning if you sell something at 100 ringgit, okay, then you get 10. Good or not? So straightforward, right? So everyone, once they start the business, they can straight away get the bonus already right now. Okay, so of course, we call people to sign up as APC. We call our friends sign up as APC. Of course, they must have benefits as well. So as an APC, actually, you get to enjoy a lot of benefits. The first thing, of course, they also get a member price, which is a 25% off every product. And then for APC, they collect points instead of getting bonuses, cash bonuses like ABOs. Okay, so APC they get M point, where they every ringgit spent is 1 M point. So it's different for every country, but they also get M point. Now I know Indonesia and Singapore also have APC, right? Okay, so and then they even give you vouchers, okay, 80 ringgit worth of e-coupons, so that your 20 ringgit that you register is actually free. Okay, you're totally free and you won't get 80 ringgit off voucher that you can use for your product, your purchases. And of course, for them as well, there's always satisfaction guarantee. There's also promotions, whatever promotions that Amway have that just now Waylin mentioned. Okay, it's also for APC. And then as well, they can go to any Amway shop nationwide. Okay, everywhere in Malaysia there's an Amway shop. Okay, and they can go there and buy using their APC account. Okay, so very immediately, this is one of the bonuses Amway add in, and that is to let everyone that join the business right away they see money coming in. They build the income right away. Okay, then there is actually a lot of different bonuses in the Amway business. When you build the business, you will see, why I get more than I expect. That's because a lot of different bonuses are inside the whole calculation. Okay, but today I'll keep it simple and just focus on a few. Just now I mentioned the 10%. And then there's also the leadership bonus, which when we grow our group to 21% or more, we can continually grow it. And this is another very beautiful part of the Amway business where there is no limit. It's actually infinity. You want to grow as big as you can, as much money as you can constantly be growing. Okay, so there's the leadership bonus of 6%. And this 6% is on the business that where you just now, I say business leaders, you guide other people to become leaders themselves. And they become platinums and above, where platinums and above definitely can earn more than 5,000, 8,000 sometimes, depending on your businesses, right? So, and when you let them earn that amount, okay, let them have that income, the Amway business actually reward you with another 6% on the business generated by the platinum that you coach. So that is add on to the performance bonus that you can see at the side. Here you can see the PV, which is the point value. Okay, every time you sell a product, you collect point value. And at the end of the month, they calculate, okay, if you have 250 points, you're at 3%. Up until when you have 12,500 points, you've got 21%. It doesn't stop there, of course, but that's how you roughly calculate it. Okay, so this is the performance bonus, where monthly you build your business, you service your clients, you build your customers, okay, and then you build the team, you get the performance bonus, and then you coach people, you make them into platinum ship, they earn an income, and you yourself get rewarded because you built a platinum or above, and then you get a 6% on top of whatever your income is that month. Okay, so the second thing that I want to mention now is the very, very important point in Amway business, that businesses out there, they can copy Amway's plan and everything, but they cannot do this, which is asset-based and inheritable income. Okay, when I started building Amway business, because I come from second generation, I take this for granted. I thought that every MLM outside, every direct marketing outside have inheritable income. I was quite shocked when I realized that actually don't have. Okay, I say, huh? Then why do we need to? Why we want to build the direct marketing? For me, I thought this is a must-have. First thing, because I thought that everyone have our own career, you know, and our own traditional business. We already have income, right? Now I want a 1+1 income. Therefore, I built Amway business. I want the most important thing that I come to realize is that I need my second business to be completely different from what my first business can. What my first business can give is active income. I enjoy makeup, so I enjoy my job. I need to do my makeup. If I never do for a long time, I will miss it one. Okay, so I enjoy that as a perks of it. I like my job. Okay, and then second thing is active income and not bad paying. Okay, so when I work, I get the money. But one thing I realized very scary as I age, I start to realize that a lot of young makeup artists coming out. Okay, I don't know if you all have this kind of competition in your field or not. Okay, but definitely a lot of young people are coming out, and I start wondering how long I can have this makeup business, right? Sometimes I like to do it, doesn't mean people will find me, lah. But in 10 years, 20 years, they don't find me, right? So I start to worry. So for me, the second income must make sense. I don't want the second income I built so hard and then it's just same as my makeup job or my normal 9 to 5 job. Okay, where I only build, and when I work, I get money. When I don't work, I don't get money. That's why I want to build 2 income. I don't get that one at all. Okay, so I built Amway business because it's totally different. And because I've seen through my parents and a lot of other diamonds that when they stop building the business, but because they have put in effort beforehand, they enjoy the income throughout the whole years until they pass away. Later we will see an example. And the income still go over to their family and their second generation. And this is what makes Amway so different from everything else, all the business out there. Okay, because it has been proven by time, thanks to Amway being old. So we have seen the income really being inherited by the second generation of family. So we know that this business definitely works. And the third thing is the overseas leadership seminars. If you have heard of all the leaders bragging about their leadership seminars, you would know that it's all sponsored fully by Amway. Okay, depending on your level, maybe you get business class, you get first class. And then even Amway give you pocket money to use throughout the trip. And the trip is very, very different where from you personally plan it, because when we personally plan it, maybe budget we friends a bit worried to use a lot of money. So we kind of budget properly and don't go for the too extravagant thing. But with Amway, they really go out of the way to make every trip very extravagant so that's memorable for you. Okay, so these are some of the other things that we earn in the business. Okay, just now we mentioned this, how money is earned in the business, right? So by being a retailer, all we need to do, what we need to do, of course, we need to do something, right? It wouldn't be a business if we don't need to do anything, then we get money. Okay, so of course, we also need to build this business. meaning that when we are talking about retailer, we need to self-use the products first and then share with the others. Meaning when we self-use, we have experienced it ourselves, we know how it smells like, tastes like, whatever, what is the experience when we use it, then we get to share with others. And then sharing with others will then, when they lead to interested buyers, then they buy from us. Okay, so this is very direct one. And then for business builder, after we self-use and share, then we start to duplicate. Of course, when we run the business, there's naturally other people that also want the businesses, or people that they might want to start a business but don't know which business, or maybe have money issues, or even doctors and professionals that see the beauty of the whole concept and they build the business. Everyone actually needs a second income, even doctors, even all the professionals out there. You would realize that at this day and time, you need second businesses, you need second income. Okay, so everyone actually needs some second income and they just need to duplicate it. So the second step after self-use and share, we duplicate it. And how do we duplicate? We show the plan and we actually just ask them if they need the business, if they want to build it with us, then they can start and we lead them along. And then after that, for the business leaders, is where the teamwork and system coming in. Today we have this meeting. It's not because we like to talk, right? It's not because we need a stage where we like to talk. No, but because we are displaying teamwork and system. Because we understand that everyone building the business is busy and we have our own set of challenges. So certain time when we cannot show up, the team is still showing up. The system is still working for you. Okay, when my kids are sick, I can't come to the meeting. I know there are other leaders there that is making it work. And I just need to make sure that my team knows the same thing and they know how to plug into the meetings, okay, and the system, so that it still goes on even without us in set. Okay, and that's the second, that's also one of the important point when we build our second businesses. Okay, that this business will work even when we are minus us, meaning maybe one day we are not here or we cannot be here physically, the business still can work. Okay, so this is the 3 steps. Okay, it's hard for me to tell you exactly how Amway can earn because it depends on the network we build, depends on the different, how big the network we introduce. Okay, and also because we have 3 or more different countries people here today, it's not fair if I just talk about Malaysia. But of course, today the examples given here is Malaysia diamonds, but there are diamonds everywhere. Okay, but I just want to share what I'm familiar with. Okay, so one of this, and why we say everyone can start the business. Okay, first let me show you this person. It's Mike Kwan. Mike Kwan, before building the Amway business, he is a hawker store seller. Okay, he's a wonton mee seller. Got a very busy life because you know hawker store they need to start early and late. They need to prepare a lot of things in advance to have their businesses. So Mike Kwan decided to build a business and today he's executive diamond. Okay, diamond above all is 5 figures, 6 figures income lah. Okay, you can't ask me exactly how much they earn, I don't know. Okay, but it's at that level. So now he's no longer a hawker, of course, hawker store seller. Okay, after 3 years of building the business, he's actually already full-time ABO. But now today he's executive diamond, which is higher than diamond. And this is Abdullah and Mariam. We call him Pak La. Okay, Pak La is a postman. Okay, a postman, and the person that he introduced him into this business, later I will share more about her, is a Chinese lady, Chan Po Yok. And postman, started out as postman, okay, and today he is founders Double Diamond and has the strongest, very strong team in Malaysia. Okay, and again, he of course now no need to worry about anything financial wise lah. Okay, he has built his freedom already. Okay, so I don't want to show you like, oh, then you say like only, you know, not professionals also. Okay, so for professionals, there's also Dr. Abdul Aziz and Saleha and a lot of other different doctors. I'm actually just showing you a few lah. Okay, so doctors also need second income and then become their main income. And today, Dr. Abdul Aziz is no longer here, but his wife Saleha is still enjoying the rewards and still building their businesses. And they are now also founders executive diamond. And Nanda is an ex-football player for Malaysia. Okay, and today he's also diamond. What I'm showing you here is a few examples that different people from different fields, they can start the business, they can build it up. Okay, but there are, you can see the link at the end, Hall of Fame at Amway Malaysia. If you are from other country, I think there's also different ways to view the diamonds there. Okay, but Hall of Fame Amway, there is so many examples of different people from different fields that succeed in this business, that have reached financial freedom. Earlier, I mentioned the single lady that introduced Patla, the postman, to Amway. And she is actually a legend, a great example in Amway business. Okay, why I say this is because Chan Poyok, she passed away when she is single. Okay, and when she's single, meaning that she got no kids lah, no second generation now. Okay, but we all know the Amway income is inheritable, meaning it's passed on. So when you think that no kids, sometimes the company will say, hey, no kid ma, don't need to pass on lah. But Amway actually went out of the way to find her brother and sister. Okay, yeah, okay, well, Karen know her. Okay, later you must tell the story why you know her. Okay, so pass to her sibling. Okay, and you can see what is so great about this business. Is 1993, her business income is only 100+ thousand, right? And it already divided half to the sibling. At that time, 100+ divided half already is very good lah. Huh? But you can see throughout the years after she passed away, her income continuing to grow, meaning her business continuing to grow. And today, we only got 2012 lah. Today will be even more. Okay, 2012 start to have 1 million rate. Okay, she is not there. So it's a perfect example where minus you, the business will work. Not say today I'm saying I will die early. No, it's that I want to retire, it will work. If suddenly I cannot do the business, it will work without me. And that's the powerful part of the business. Why? Because when she passed away, she already educated her team how the business works. And like just now we mentioned the Patla, the postman, he knows how it works. So he continually built the business. And it links to her business growing. Okay, so perfect example. Okay, and then people will say, is Amway what pyramid scam? Okay, a lot of people would say direct marketing. Once they I say, oh, it's direct marketing, is it pyramid? Okay, why I'm saying it's not? This is my parents, founders Diamond, Tan Heng Jiao and Janet. Okay, they are founders Diamond, but through their line, of course they have other downlines, but one line is particularly very strong. And this is Dato Tan, which is my dad's brother. He sponsored the brother, Dato Tan, and today he is Diamond. Okay, and then this Diamond Dato Tan sponsored down his line, Lo Fong Ming and Tan Biching. And they are actually business owners as well. Okay, then they joined the business, and today they are founders, executive Diamond. And down the line, of course, they have also other one. Okay, one of the diamond is also just now Lens upline. Okay, Lens upline, the line is here. Okay, Diamond Yao. Okay, so what you see here is the title that I want to show you. My parents, Tan Heng Jiao and Janet, is founders Diamond. Does that mean everyone down under, if it's a pyramid, it has to be less than that, right? Okay, so but what happened? The brother Dato Tan is Diamond. Okay, so a bit lower. You say, oh, is it pyramid? Okay, but why down the line, no forming and Ania is founders executive Diamond. It's much higher than Diamond. Okay, earning much more than my parents. And then, of course, down their line got other diamonds, a lot of platinums, and they are growing very, very well. Okay, so this shows that it's not a pyramid at all. Okay, if you today build your network up stronger than your upline, then definitely the reward should be yours. You should get higher pay, higher bonuses. So this is how we see. No, it's not. You know what is a pyramid scheme? The companies, the 9 to 5 companies is a pyramid scheme. right? You cannot get higher than your manager or your boss. That is the true pyramid scheme. Not all this, not Amway. Definitely not Amway. And it has been proven throughout a lot of lines. Okay, I'm only talking about Malaysia here, but Amway is a global, company. It's happening everywhere, where uplines earn lower income than downline, not because of anything, but because the one that joined after put in more effort. So when is a good time to start Amway? Anytime is a time to start Amway. Doesn't matter you start 30, 40 years ago. Today you start, you also can earn money. You also can build a good business. That is how powerful the Amway business is. Okay, so here I attach a link where you can check out the newest achiever in Amway Malaysia. Why am I attaching this link? It's because to show you that, okay, Amway 60 years. That means 60 years ago only got diamond can build. Today, people still constantly achieving emerald lah, diamond lah, founder diamond lah, crown ambassador. They still constantly achieving. Okay, so it's happening every single month, every single day, someone is achieving something. Okay, so a bit more about Amway. Amway is a global company. It started in 1959. Sorry. Okay, it started in 1959, and global-wise, it's 64 years old. And in Malaysia itself, it's already 47 years old. People would say, "Aya, old company, no more chance already. Too old." But you know what is scary? 10 years businesses closing down. Then you all say, "Oh, so long already closed down." But why? Is it old? 10 years is not old, right? But it closed down already because it cannot be proven by time that it is a working business. It can work, it can earn money, it is a successful business. It cannot be proven by time. And today you can say Amway is old. Yes. And I think that is a benefit for Amway business owners. Because what matters here is not how old the company is, but how innovative the company is. Amway is old and it's great because it proved so many success stories to us year after year. But because it's innovative, youngsters nowadays, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, they also become diamond. They also earn money in Amway. That is innovation. It's old, but still relevant. Old, but still manage to attract young people. So everyone can build the Amway business. Okay, so of course, because it's such a long time, such an established business, it has already a proven track record of success for more than half a century. Okay, like I said earlier, I don't want my second business to be like my first business, where I earn, suddenly I cannot work, then cannot earn. Here, I need to make sure that this business will continually provide for our family, like how I've seen my parents' business provide for all of us. Okay, and this is a proven track record that Amway have proved. And then, of course, it's operated in more than 70 countries, which means that you can build your business anywhere. You can have your network going to anywhere. Okay, and then the company has paid a 61.3 billion US dollar in cash bonuses and incentives to business owners since the 1959. Okay, like I said earlier, every 15, for sure, we will have our Amway bonus. And Amway is so responsible that they worry by 15, you got no money to use. So they make sure if 15 is weekend, they make sure 13 you get already. This company is how reliable it is, how I like it. Not all company can pay on time or earlier. You need to work, your staff will need to work harder to make sure that everything on time and earlier. Okay, so this is a promise that Amway make for everyone. Okay, and of course, it's strong in market development strategy. Okay, which why is relevant, it's always innovative. And then strong in product development. Like just now, Lance mentioned the product. It's a new launch. It's considered a new launch and already very well developed. People love it and it works for the eyes. So they have so many different products and different example that we can see. Okay, and then over 200 granted patents held worldwide. A lot of time, one business got one patent. They would boast it all across social media. They would boast it in newspaper. They would boast everywhere because it's very hard to get patents. Okay, but Amway have 200 granted patents. So it's a very, very established, very big company. And then, of course, they have a team of nearly 1,000 scientists and technicians. Again, a lot of companies have one scientist, and they are very proud of it. But Amway have 1,000 scientists and technicians. And then Amway business owner don't dare to say, what? Because sometimes too much, and then too normalized until we feel like it's nothing. But sometimes when we remind ourselves, you need to remember that it's actually not easy to have 1,000 scientists and technicians, okay? And it's not easy to have 200 patents worldwide, okay? So, and then of course, what I mentioned earlier is products with satisfaction guarantee. Confirm can get. So just now, okay, you can see the two pictures. The one below is the Amway US headquarters. The one above is Amway Malaysia HQ. And Amway is free of that. Okay, when they built the Amway Malaysia HQ, it's completely by what they have, the money they have. They did not borrow any loan. They did not need to get any bank loan. Okay, they can build it from whatever money they have already. Okay, so that's another way to show that the business is a very reliable business where you don't have to worry you one day don't see the product or don't see the business suddenly disappear. It won't happen now. Okay, okay. So not just in Malaysia, it's a worldwide business, as I say. So some of the examples, I just put it here. Of course, there's a lot of different other countries, okay? So Amway Thailand, they have a shopping mall. They sell rice, they sell a lot of other things there. Okay, Amway Australia, my sister is in Australia, so I remember if I put Amway Australia. Okay, then Singapore, our business partners here are also from Singapore. Indonesia also here. Okay, China, very, very big business there. India also. Okay, so a lot of other countries that you can build your business. You can expand your business to. Okay, and that is how wide. That's why I say it's infinity. As long as you want to build it, you can build it. And then there's also a lot of brands that is associated or belongs to Amway. Okay, so some of the brands is the Amway Home Care, the Artistry, which is the beauty range, the Body Key, iCook, eSpring, the water filter, Lister, the toothpaste, tooth care, and then Nutrilite, of course. Just now what Lance mentioned, shared is from Nutrilite. I'm sure everyone is aware of that, the nutrition. D&H, Bath and Body, Atmosphere Sky, which is the air filter, which we all know the air is getting more and more polluted each day, become even the COVID, okay, coronavirus, atmosphere can actually filter it. Okay, so Cetinic, the hair range, okay, XS Energy, another energy product, very amazing product as well. Okay, so a lot of brands, like I said, 450 products. I'm sure you can find a few that suit you to sell and build the business. Okay, so Nutrilite is the world #1 selling vitamin and dietary. Okay, and then the skincare range, as you can see, so many skincare range that is suitable for everyone. As long as you have skin, okay, you'll find a product that is suitable for you. And then there's personal care, which again, our anyway money, our household goal, we all have to use all these products. Okay, and Amway have so many of them that you can choose from. Amway Home Care also a wide range where you can choose from. And then the air filter that I mentioned, got small one, got big one, got water filter. Okay, so all these can build your business. And also, of course, I didn't mention here, but I think different countries got different third-party products. Okay, like in Malaysia, there's Philips, there's Noxa, certain one that actually this iron board that you see at the corner sells so well in Malaysia because Malaysians, the Malay culture, they need to got the good iron to actually iron out all their baju kurung or very hard to iron. And Philips iron do so well for them that is selling so well in Malaysia. Okay, so among all the other products, these are some of them. Okay, and then of course, as we mentioned, sometimes we see only small picture. Actually, Amway is so big. Okay, that you can see Nutrilite sponsored the China Olympic athletes, and you need to know why we mention this so proudly is because we all know in order to join Olympic, the athletes need to have a very strict diet. If they are to go to test and then they find any drug substance inside the vitamin of their food they eat, they cannot join already, cannot participate in the Olympic already. So Nutrilite can be supporting the athletes. What more support us, our daily life? No matter what lifestyle we have, it's always the best product to supplement our lifestyle. And then, of course, as I said, although Amway is old company, but it always be relevant, always innovative, always trying to, always at the trendsetter. Okay, so the Korean Busan Film Festival, we all know Korea is crazy right now. Everyone loves Korean drama, love all these Korean oppa, okay, all the K-pop idols. Okay, so you can see at the background, Artistry and Nutrilite. Okay, Amway actually sponsor part of the film festival as well. So This is what we are talking about, how global it is, how reliable it is, how big is it, okay? So like I mentioned earlier, this business is very, very simple. All we have to do is to sign up, to use the products, to share the products, and then build up business empire for ourselves. Okay, but if today there's two choices, right? You might be very excited to join the business, and yes, we can become ABO, Amway business owner. And right away, you just need to sign up for 60 ringgit in Malaysia. It's different in different country, of course, but always very affordable. As long as you're 18 years and above, you must be citizen and permanent resident of Malaysia or Brunei. You can sign up as an Amway business owner. Then you will enjoy all the privileges and also got a business opportunity that you can grab hold of. But let's say if you're not interested, you say, hey, I don't need a business today. I'm not ready to build a business yet. Let me experience the product first. Okay, then you can always join as the APC first, Amway Privileged Customer first. Okay, in order to join, again, it's very simple. You just need to be 18 years and above. Again, must be citizen, permanent resident, but foreign resident also can join as APC. Okay, just need a 20 ringgit fee to join as a Amway Privileged Customer so you can experience the product for yourself. Okay, again, there's a lot of benefits that include together. So I hope that today, that everyone here, I'm sure you all have your own dreams and goals, you all have your own careers. But I'm sure that a lot of us can use the extra money or can build a second income or want an income that can support us during the tough times. So why not we grab hold of this opportunity and we can start a business today. Okay, so with that, I hope I'm clear enough with my sharing, and I'll pass the mic back to our awesome host, Wei Lun. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Beii, for the awesome sharing about the business plan today. Today is all about the Amway, seeing the bonus, okay, go through the business, see the future. Okay, so yeah, already over time tonight. Okay, thank you very much again, Beii, for the awesome sharing. Let us give 10, 10, 10, and also Mr. Lance today for the awesome sharing about the eye health. So let's see first, Miss Casey, is there anything you want to close tonight? No more? No, okay. So once again, thank you everyone for the participation, and once again, let us thank our dear speaker, Lance and Beii, for the awesome sharing tonight. So it's still beginning of the month, so make sure you set your goals. Okay, go through again your name list, and then don't forget to talk. Okay, because if you are talking, sharing, so you can achieve what you set for the goals. Miss Casey, is there anything you want to say tonight? Hello, Jay. Nothing? Okay. Nothing, yeah? Okay. So, thank you very much, everyone, again. Okay, see you again next week. But before that, I think I have some great news. Okay. Yeah, this is it, yeah. The mega recognition rally in Malaysia this Saturday, 15th April. Okay, the avenue is Setia City Convention Center, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is the guest speaker, Diamond, Executive Diamond. Okay, Diamond Om Kok Leong, Executive Diamond Devaki, Diamond Kenneth Lau and Gao Xue, Diamond Alifaf Ozair, Diamond Nur Hasrina and Muhammad Rozi. Okay, so that's it, I think. Okay, that's it, everyone. Thank you very much for all the participation. See you again next week at the same time, at the same channel. Bye bye. Thank you.
Awesome host.
Thanks,
Good night.
everyone.
Bye bye, everyone.
Thanks,
Yeah.